Hogwarts Legacy is absolutely not canon, and I'm about to tell you why.
I was under the belief that it was actually going to be canon at first when they first announced it. And I was wondering how an RPG could be canon. Think about it, if it is a role-playing game and you get to choose so many things such as your gender, it appears as though there might actually be a karma system where you have the option to go, I don't know if I'd say bad, but at least follow dark arts versus staying on the good side or whatever. If you have those options and it's canon and it takes place in history, then that means that there should be documented information about what you do throughout the game. So whatever narrative you follow as your character throughout the game, it should have an impact on the wizarding world, if it is canon. So that means, let's say, a billion people play a billion different ways, and that means that there are a billion different histories for this world. But I found something in the Hogwarts Legacy trailer from the State of Play that has me believing that it might not be completely canon. Priori Incantatem. And for those of you who don't know, Priori Incantatem is when Voldemort and Harry's wands link in Goblet of Fire in the cemetery, in the graveyard, when all of the people who Voldemort killed come spewing out of a gold string. Their wands connect via gold string. All the people that Voldemort, or the most recent people that Voldemort killed, come out. So Harry gets to see Cedric, the groundskeeper for the old Tom Riddle, for the old Riddle house, Lily, James. But then in the Hogwarts Legacy trailer, we see that again. The only reason that happened between Harry and Voldemort was because their wands shared a twin core. Yet at Harry's escape from number 4, you can see on the motorcycle with Hagrid that it happens again. Their wands connect. And you also see this with Dumbledore and Voldemort in the Ministry at the end of Order of the Phoenix. And that shouldn't happen because Dumbledore's wand is the Elder Wand, so it has a Thestral hair as its core. So if a Thestral hair is his core, then it's definitely not Voldemort's core, who we just talked about having a Phoenix tail feather as his core. And then again at the end of Deathly Hallows, where Harry defeats Voldemort, you can see their wands connect again, which again shouldn't be accurate because Voldemort has the Elder Wand, therefore a Thestral hair core. So when we look at Hogwarts Legacy, you can see Priori Incantatem happening. You can see that it's not staying accurate to the books, and the books are canon. So perhaps this is more in line with the movies. It's more of a dramatic effect to have that connection between the wands and show that battling, the back and forth, and see who at that point in time is winning the duel. So that's more of a dramatic effect, and they do it in the movies a lot, even though it should not happen, and it does not happen in the canonical books. That's what has me believe that no, Hogwarts Legacy is not going to be canon, because they have Priori Incantatem being shown. And the only way that can happen is if those two people who are dueling, which I assume are the main character who you are playing as, and just some random person, have a twin core. So providing that they do not actually have a twin core, and they have brother wands, then they would not be connecting like that via Priori Incantatem. Therefore, no, Hogwarts Legacy is not canon.